What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with some Edison. We have Wilson on the left playing Blackwings, and Dennis is playing Kristyasworn. So usually the only player playing Kristyasworn is Paul. So Paul has like 3 decks. It's the Kristyasworn, Machina, Gadgets, and Blackwings, and he'll kind of rotate through them. I haven't seen his Kristyasworn in a while. He's been enjoying the Machina Gadgets. This is the first time I've seen Dennis on Kristyasworn, so should be a pretty fun match. He's gonna go. Oh, that's actually really cool. I didn't even know that variation of that mat existed. But it's one of those second chance mats for like the pods. Let's see. But yeah, it's super cool mat, and the edges are stitched too. The one I have, the edges aren't stitched at all. But he's gonna summon Lila, look to attack, and let's see if Wilson responds. He can deprison it, or okay, Book works. Book of Moon's gonna put it face down. That'll turn off the milling. And then he can just pierce it and not interact with its attack power through Honest. So if you're the Blackwing player, more of an aggro style of deck, and you want to end the game as soon as possible, minimal milling, Dennis is already halfway there, and we need to pretty much end the game before that JD comes to hand. As soon as it gets to hand, it's gonna bring a lot of problems. 3k body, can nuke the field. But yeah, if you have more summons in hand, just pour them out. But it looks like he only has a Kalut, unfortunately. So this is what we got. Yeah, Kristyasworn, I feel. So it has more power than Lightsworn because it runs more of the like haymakers, like so double JD, probably triple Kristya, right? So there's more threats to work with, but with power comes with less consistency. So if you have hands full of like fairies that don't mill, like the heralds and stuff, then you're gonna, so let's see, 400 here. Yeah, it's gonna come at the cost of consistency, whereas Lightsworn's most of your hands gonna be able to mill and not brick on itself. Not to say that Lightsworn's can't brick, but with more pieces, different pieces interacting with the deck, there's a higher chance of it not doing what it wants to do. But with that, you get more power. So you can like drop a JD, follow it with a Kristya, and it's pretty much GG from that point. The only way you can really stop that is if you like Lightning Vortex or Brain Control away those monsters, which is a 1-of in the deck, right? So it's kind of asking for a lot. He's gonna pass the turn to Wilson. I think Wilson was debating whether or not to Icarus attack. Interesting. He goes sack Sirocco, pump over Bora, and then we'll look to pierce. So this is a very aggressive move. Moving one of our pieces already established on board for damage. So Dennis is going to block that. And with that, if he adds one more Lightsworn to grave, we're gonna be out a lot of cards. Oh, Gareth. Okay. Bigger than our Aurora. We'll attack into Sirocco. Looks like an Honest. We'll activate Icarus attack, and He could have sacrificed the Bora instead, but he opts for the Sirocco. Maybe Bora can like, oh god. Main phase 2, he'll pay 1,000, blow up the field. Maybe Bora is a little bit more aggressive in this matchup, just in case he sets like a Raikou. But JD will hit the field, mill 4, and on top of that, he has a set. We're in a pickle. JD has landed. We're healthy, but okay, there's the brain control. Brain control, pay. We could pay 1,000, or we could just attack into it too. But this will do more damage. And then if we can summon 2,100 more damage, then we're cooking. I believe he had a Blizzard in hand too, so might have the kill right here. Because Blizzard can turn into just any of the 6 stars is enough. But if we can't end the game, he somehow blocks the way. We do need a way to get rid of JD. We cannot hand that back. We either end the game right now, or we don't do this play. Essentially. Pretty much the only card that will stop this game from being over is Gore's in Dennis's hand. So Blizzard will target Aura. Huh? What? Okay, I guess he has Clue. I was like, wait, what? I guess. I guess it works. The Clue was in hand anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Game 2. Dennis will go first. So the brain control play I was speaking of was one of those cards that does counter the JD, giving yourself a lot of power out of nowhere with no work, essentially. And that was enough to seal the deal for Wilson. So he's up one game. Charger Light Brigade for Arcus, Summon Illumina, pitch for Gareth. Already have the 1-2 punch in hand. So hopefully this gets him a lot of cards. It doesn't, but he mills a Necro, some fairies, Herald. He looks like he's close to Kristyasworn too. So he goes 1, 2, 3 Light Sworns, 1, 2, 3 3 fairies. So we're 3 and 3 right now. One more of each. We're off to the races. So oh, he passes. That's scary. That is super scary. Hopefully he has Gores. He's gonna pitch special Lila. Oh, he does have Gores. Okay, I see. Pitch a special Lila, normal summon Lila, and then the Kristyasworn will hit the field, and that will be the end of game 2. There's actually no counterplay to this. Not that I know of. If you know something, that yeah, we'll go to game 3. Right, you didn't even play a single card. That was gross. All right, game number 3. This is for all the marbles. So this is round 2. So both players are X and O. So Wilson got past his round 1 again. Just really good, because usually he was for a while he would lose round 1s, and now he's picking up those round 1s, which is really good. The practice is paying off. Even when it's not locals, the guys come together. Some guys come together and they grind some Yu-Gi-Oh. So he's gonna be improving a lot. Okay, mind control. Now that's a good start. Hopefully that's a pupper. Or something we can sync with. It needs to be converted. Oh, excellent. Raiko will bite the Royal Decree. That catch-all, milling some dark monsters. Maybe we have a Dark Arm Dragon coming soon. Ideally, we do want to convert this Raiko into something. All right, excellent. We do. We have the Gale. So Gale will get the Vayu, and then we can go into Catastor. Sounds pretty nice. If he wanted, he could have poked with those two monsters first to guarantee some damage. Oh, he opts for the android. That is interesting. So again, plus 600, swing for 24. I think the Catastor had a lot more value. This makes it so that even Honest can't interact with the Catastor. The android essentially is just a 24 hitter. Not a big deal for Lightsworns. But if he had to answer with Raiko anyways, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll see. Oh god. Double whirlwind into Abora. The Book of Moon will block that play. That would have been really, really bad. Double whirlwind. Wow. Okay, we got to move these pieces out of the way. I think we swing. No real choice around it. Oh, he opts not to. Wants to gain that 600, because if we leave that body on board, we risk getting one Raiko'd and then Celestia on top of it. We can't give him both things. I don't think Wilson has played against Lightsworns that often. The only Lightsworn player he would really encounter consistently would be Joey. Yeah, Raiko is gonna hit the Bora, and then Oppression is on field, so pay 800. Hopefully he doesn't have Celestia for the dog, because if he does, we're in big trouble. Oh god. It's here. So we're gonna mill 4 for cost for effect, unless he Solemns, which he doesn't. And then we can choose to activate Celestia's effect. And I think he might choose Oppression plus a Magical Android. And then activate Wolf's effect. Bottomless will take care of Celestia. Now we have a 21 hitter on board. So he does have double whirlwind. Hopefully for Dennis, Wilson does not draw a big Blackwing, and right now Dennis is looking to pour on as much damage as possible. Foolish Burial for another wolf. This is 4,200 damage. So the importance of running over that Raiko with the android was like pretty much make or break, because the Raiko took down Abora, so that turns off Icarus, and then the Celestia, and then I guess, yeah, it does matter, because even if the Raiko did mill the wolf, he can Oppression it, and then yeah, I don't know. Pretty much you just can't leave a Lightsworn on board, because Celestia is a big issue. Double D Prison will answer these wolves a turn later. Go Lumina, break a Whirlwind, and mill some more. Now we're getting into that late game state where if he does draw his bombs, they're all going to be live. JD, possibly Kristya. It looks like we have some bad beats with these draws. It's just spells, traps, and we're stuck with a Vayu in hand. So Dennis needs just to pretty much pitch with Lumina, and maybe swing, and then he's got the game. But yeah, leaving the Raiko. So like you say, you attack Android over Raiko, pop Raiko. Raiko bites one thing, Oppression the wolf, right? And then Dennis would be behind a normal summon, right? So there'd be no opportunity for him to really bring the Celestia out unless he like necros, right? But at that point, hopefully, Wilson would have had more pressure to keep him off those summons. But Lure of Darkness will get rid of that little bird in his hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 3 darks. Okay. Do we have Dark Arm in hand? No, Fossil. Okay, Fossil's not bad. We'll sing for 12. I just noticed that the I was like, where'd the Lumina and Lila go? It got torrentialed, so we'll swing 12. Fossil's good, but the thing about Lightsworn is they have a lot of like low to the ground creatures that kind of yeah, there's a ton of them in hand. So we'll take 5 here. Then main phase 2, take care of the other whirlwind. So we did have the double whirlwinds, but we didn't even get to activate it, unfortunately. The only time we got to activate it was on the Gale summon. Got, let's see, Bora. Bora can eat this Lila, and then we can go into Catastor, and then just hope that Dennis does not have his bombs. Okay. I believe there's a Necro in there. And this deck is shiny. Look at these cards. These are insane looking cards. Ultimate Lila, Ultimate Necrogarna, Ghost Honest. Another 3. Ooh, the Heavy Storm takes care of Solar Recharge. Doesn't really want to recharge more because he has like 4 cards left in deck. 7 cards left in deck. Not a lot of deck left, so if Wilson can just like stall it, that'd be fantastic. Attack over that. Go into the deck. Can't get Gale because he's gone. Can go Shura. I mean, Kalute. We'll go for 14. Oh, he does have Dark Arm Dragon in hand, but I guess he had too many darks in grave. Probably has like 4 darks at this point. When I was looking, it looked like it was close to 3, but there might have been a card that I didn't see. It was Gale, Bora. Oh god, he's recharging away. Has not found his pieces yet. There it is, the JD. We'll pay 1,000. And Wilson's at 25. That will be enough to end the game. We'll do 1. Just to boost it. I think you should... Oh, that was scary. You should have attacked with the JD. Unless I got the life points incorrect. But the JD strike would have been enough. Alright. That was fun. Just a minor hiccup right here. So if we go back, so right here, he goes, this was set. You gotta attack this Raikou, right? You can't leave it there. If it's honest, great, you got rid of an honest. But if it's a set, it's a real monster. Like, I guess it could have been like Dyna or something, but at the same time, like, you're trading a Dyna for Android, it's fine, right? But the most important part is that it's a name. It's the Lightsworn, right? So we gotta get past this Raikou. Raikou will flip, pop a random card. Hopefully not the Oppression, right? It will mill 3. Say we Oppression the wolf off board, right? And then when it goes to his turn, he's behind the gun. He does not does not have the like ability to drop a Celestia, so you're pretty insulated with oppression. There's no way for him to get past you unless he's able to stick a normal summon. And at this point, there's no necro, no nothing, right? And then we can just pressure the rest of the game with our Bora or whatever Blackwing we draw. But the biggest thing is that this Raikou existing, right? So Raikou is gonna clear this Bora just in case there's an Icarus, because you know he knows this is Bora, right? So if we take out one of the pieces, Icarus attack, then maybe we can apply even more pressure without worrying about Icarus attack, right? So he's gonna clear the Bora, and then the oppression hits the wolf off the Raikou mill, right? And then the most dangerous part was this part, the Celestia. So keeping the android there, it doesn't help you. Gaining 600 life points, it doesn't matter. All you want to do is, you know, put on as much pressure as possible. That way this situation doesn't happen to you. Sorry, I had to cut out for a second. Someone came at the door. Anyways, but yeah, pretty much my point being is you can't leave a Lightsworn on board, otherwise you run the risk of Celestia hitting the field, milling cards, and nuking your board on top of it. So this whole situation could have been avoided had we just swung with the android. We have to keep putting on pressure against a Lightsworn player. If you can do that, then you could end the game pretty quickly. Just pretty much keep the Blackwings coming. Hopefully he draws Blackwings, but I think at this point he really didn't see that many, so it was kind of bad beats in combination with that mishap. But anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.